Welcome to our guide on how to build your own gaming PC. In this video, we'll take you through the process of building a custom gaming PC from scratch. Building your own gaming PC can be a fun and rewarding experience. Not only do you get to choose the components that go into your PC, but you also get to learn about how they work together to create a powerful gaming machine. Before we get started, it's important to note that building a gaming PC requires some technical knowledge and experience. If you're new to PC building, we recommend doing some research and watching some tutorials before you begin. With that said, let's dive into the first step of building your own gaming PC, choosing your components. The first step in building your own gaming PC is choosing the right components. There are several key components that you'll need to consider, including the CPU, GPU, RAM, storage, and power supply. The CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is the brain of your computer. It's responsible for processing all of the data that your computer receives and sends out. The GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit, is responsible for rendering the graphics in your games. It's important to choose a GPU that can handle the games you want to play at the resolution and frame rate you desire. RAM, or Random Access Memory, is used to store data that your computer is currently using. The more RAM you have, the more programs and applications you can run at the same time. Storage is where you'll store all of your files, including your operating system, games, and other applications. You'll want to choose a storage solution that has enough space for all of your files and is fast enough to load them quickly. Finally, the power supply is responsible for providing power to all of your components. You'll want to choose a power supply that can provide enough power for all of your components and is efficient enough to save you money on your electricity bill. Once you've chosen your components, it's time to start shopping. Be sure to compare prices and read reviews to ensure that you're getting the best components for your budget. In the next segment, we'll take you through the process of assembling your components into a working gaming PC. Now that you've chosen your components, it's time to assemble them into a working gaming PC. The first step is to open your PC case. Most cases will have screws or latches that you'll need to remove to open the case. The next step is to install your power supply. Most cases will have a dedicated area for the power supply, and you'll need to screw it into place. Once your power supply is installed, it's time to install your motherboard. You'll need to screw it into place and connect all of the necessary cables, including the power supply cables and the front panel connectors. With your motherboard in place, it's time to install your CPU. You'll need to remove the CPU socket cover, align the CPU with the socket, and gently lower it into place. Be sure to apply thermal paste before installing your CPU cooler. Once your CPU is installed, it's time to install your RAM. Most motherboards will have slots for your RAM, and you'll need to align the notches on your RAM with the notches in the slot before gently pushing it into place. With your RAM installed, it's time to install your GPU. You'll need to align the GPU with the PCIe slot on your motherboard and gently push it into place. Be sure to secure it with the PCIe latch. Finally, it's time to install your storage. Depending on the type of storage you've chosen, you may need to screw it into place or simply slide it into a dedicated slot. With all of your components installed, it's time to close your PC case and connect all of the necessary cables. In the next segment, we'll show you how to install your operating system and drivers. Now that you've assembled your components, it's time to install your operating system and drivers. The first step is to insert your USB drive with your operating system. You will need to boot your PC from the USB drive, which can usually be done by pressing a key during startup. Once you've booted from your USB drive, you'll need to follow the on-screen instructions to install your operating system. Be sure to choose the correct drive to install your operating system on. Once your operating system is installed, it's time to install your drivers. You'll need to download the latest drivers for your components from the manufacturer's website and install them one by one. With your drivers installed, it's time to test your PC. Be sure to run benchmarks and stress tests to ensure that your PC is running smoothly and that all of your components are working properly. Finally, it's time to install your games and start gaming. Be sure to optimize your game settings for the best performance and enjoy your new custom gaming PC. And that's it for our guide on how to build your own gaming PC. We hope you found this video helpful and that you're now ready to build your own custom gaming PC. Congratulations, you've successfully built your own gaming PC. We hope that this guide has been helpful and that you're now enjoying your new custom gaming machine. Remember, it's important to perform regular maintenance on your PC to keep it running smoothly. This includes cleaning your components, updating your drivers, and monitoring your temperatures. If you ever run into any issues with your PC, don't hesitate to do some research or watch some tutorials to troubleshoot the problem. And if you ever want to upgrade your PC, you can simply swap out your components for newer and more powerful ones. Building your own gaming PC can be a fun and rewarding experience, and we hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming!